U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue made his third visit to Arkansas September 4th and participated in a town hall meeting with Governor Asa Hutchinson at the Agriculture Department, which attracted an overflow crowd of farmers, ranchers, and ag industry leaders. Following a question and answer session, Perdue joined Hutchinson in signing a Memorandum of Understanding for Shared Stewardship, which establishes a framework for the state and participating USDA agencies to work more closely together on investment decisions concerning forest practices. During a news conference, Perdue and Hutchinson commented on the Shared Stewardship Agreement and trade issues affecting U.S. agriculture.
Our purpose today, obviously, as you heard, was to really between the state of Arkansas and the USDA and our Forest Service to sign a shared stewardship agreement. And essentially what that means in conservation and forestry, and to really work together as good neighbors, just like we would fence to fence if we lived next to one another, because that's the way our properties are. The pests and diseases and fire, there are no boundaries, and it's important that we work to preserve, whether it's private land, state land, or federal land, all of us together. And I think Arkansas has proven to be a great partner, and that word was used in there a lot today. So I'm happy to be here to let you know that we at USDA want to be a real partner with the state of Arkansas.
As the Secretary pointed out, Arkansas is now the first southern state to join in this shared relationship between the Federal Forestry Service and our forestry agencies and our state agencies, so that we can help guide, we can share information, and I think it'll result in a better product and a better direction for our natural resources to be preserved for the next generation.
Perdue also commented on the status of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement, which is awaiting ratification by Congress, as well as the ongoing tariff war with China.
I think we're making great progress. I want to applaud Ambassador Lighthizer. He's been extremely patient in listening and dealing with the minor objections that some of the people have in Congress. Speaker Pelosi, the ball is in her court. Understandably, she would want a good vote out of her caucus over the USMCA, and that's understandable. Ambassador Lighthizer has been meeting with really during the whole summer, trying to address specific and primarily enforceability issues there. My hope is that we can do it very quickly in September and October. This is an important trade deal that does not need to get caught up in presidential politics. You ask about China. The ball is actually in China's court. They built their economy over the innovations and creativity and inventions of American people, whether it be seed technology or high technology, whether it's military usage or economy usage in that way. And the president's the first one that said, no, we won't. If you want to trade, we want to have a free, fair playing field. They made commitments back when they joined the WTO in the early 2000s and haven't lived up to them. And that's what President Trump is saying. We want to be a big provider of you for agricultural products. We want to trade with you, but it's got to be on the same rules, and that hasn't happened thus far. We would like to have China as a customer, but they've got to reform some things in their country that make them understand that the way governments trade have to play by the same rules. The rules can't apply one and not to another. Farmers will wait as long as it takes, and we'll find other markets, frankly. If China decides they will not and do not want to reform their practices regarding free and fair and reciprocal trade, our farmers will find someplace else to go sell their products.